Alright, folks. Well, I've decided pretty much the best thing to do now is to follow up on our main quest in Skellige. So we will be properly going to Skellige now. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get on over here. We don't need a boat anymore. We've got signposts. Probably run in the Yennefer, I imagine. We're gonna go to the crossroads.
Told it there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
But then he fell off the boat because he is constantly drunk. Alright, finally. We'll probably get some levels if we stick with the main quest, which I might for a little bit here. Might as well pick some herbs. Probably some new stuff, maybe? Some goats, I can hear that. Sorry, goats. I need your precious goat hide. And meat, and God knows what else. I'm pretty excited to finally get here. Like, it feels like I've been putting it off for so long, because, well, I have. Because I kind of like the idea of, you know, getting all this other stuff done. Your sacrifices shall not be in vain, goats. But, oh, nice. Nice little waterfall here. That's pretty cool. I think there's a cave somewhere around here. But let's focus. Let's focus on finding Yennefer. Also, if you're curious if I'm going to do the question marks, yes, I absolutely will be doing the question marks. But, Roach? Oh, well, there he is. Oh. Ah, damn it. I forgot to buy the saddle. The saddlebag. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll go back off cameras and buy that, like, 100-weight saddlebag. Again, if you're curious, that saddlebag is sold by the merchant that's inside the what's his, the king of the poppers thing? I don't know.
That's good advice.
Hit the guard. What the hell is up with this dog? I mean, wolf. Okay. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, 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 stop.
Your mom shot you out. Now the grave will take you back.
I'm sorry. What was that? You were saying something about my mother. Anyway. Oh, shit. Bees. Yeah, go dive into those bees, son.
Your mom shot you out.
Yeah, I heard that one. Whoa! Did you see that? Like, when I parried him, he actually fell down. That's cool. I would like to be able to do that more often. See, when Ard works, it's amazing, because you can do that. When it doesn't work, it's like mildly, I am mildly irritated by that spell that you just cast. Xe sign, mild dandruff. Not even like severe dandruff. Mild. I had to stop for the... I'm still like all the way from the beginning of the game. I'm still like, oh, I've got to get honeycombs. I haven't went and seen that lady in a while. I should. She's nice. Oh, this place looks pretty sweet. Pretty damn nice. Though I have heard from reliable sources that moving around in Skellige is a bit of a bear. Not in the good way. Like bears that I could harvest bear fat from. Seriously, why is bear fat so hard to get in this game? I even like look on merchants and try to get it. Speaking of merchants, I'll come take a gander.
Greetings.
Still
Looking
this
to buy?
same merchant. You know he's a merchant because he's got those specs on. Oh, what do we got here? Reading this guidebook will unlock certain fast travel points. Oh, nice. Wow, those are not cheap. I feel like I could probably just find those instead. Oh, those aren't even close to what I've got. The crap sucks. I'll sell you this stuff, though. I mean, I have a feeling I'll find these anyway. Yeah, I'd rather just find them myself, to be honest.
So long.
Would rather find them myself while I'm doing my exploring and whatnot. Though, like I said, because I've heard it's a real pain in the ass to get around here, we might end up going back. I'll try to remember that he's there, so I can go back and buy them from him. And I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Ah, okay, I see, my bad. Damn. But yeah, I've heard there's a lot of cases where like the mountains like in the way, so to speak. So it looks like you can take a direct path, but you end up having to zig and zag all over the place to get where you're going. Which I really hate that. That was one of my main complaints about Fallout 3. With a stupid ass subway system that I loathed with a passion. Alright, let's go. Come on, horse. Forget it. It's fine. There's a quest here. Let's go ahead and grab it. Damn it. Skelliger.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
Everybody has a choice, sir.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every lost copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Sure.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Might rough it up a little, you know.
You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
Might come over and break your rakes, you know. You just see. We'll see what happens. That was an easy, fast quest. We'll have to go over there at some point and get our money back. It worked out last time that one guy ended up paying us double, which was pretty awesome. Skelligists. That seemed rude and not necessary. Look at the one's face on the left is like disgust.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. 'Tis her decision.
Well, she'll find her way. She's got all that stuff. She can sell it all, settle down somewhere, bury those bodies, become at peace. Maybe just live her life like she really wanted to. Even it. No, maybe not. The last minute, she was like, "Whoa, what the hell am I thinking? Fuck this! I got a life to live. Sorry, bro." You see her jump out the side. Hello, what's up? What's a sorceress like you doing a shitty
look
island
beautiful.
like this?
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bade Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Twirsach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
This is our chance, Geralt. To lead this shitheel of a nation.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanedd?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Stop reading my mind.
Something to hide?
Don't like secrets?
No.
So there's the wife, then, who went to go die with her on with the corpse on the boats.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen. Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that
Well,
place then?
was.
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
The burning boat's coming back. They forgot something.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf,
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
that settles it. We were
going
gonna go anyway.
For the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krag, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Did she point at the boat when she said she rented it in? That's what that means here in Skellige. You rent a boat and you just sleep on it and pray it doesn't rain. Oh boy, a bunch of names that I'm gonna forget, but then try not to. I'm like, even in my brain, I'm like trying to like think of. Oh, we got level 20. See, already we're leveling fast doing the main quest. Actually, we were like super close. Hey, unfortunately, this doesn't lock it till 22. What do we want to put our last point in? We can go ahead and go do Igni now that our Igni intensity is well over 75. Or we can do this last point in strong attacks. We could also go this route, do the Griffin School. Every piece of medium armor increases sign intensity by 5%. I see the thing is, I don't feel like we need to. I feel like our sign intensity is good enough. I feel like now points in intensity aren't going to pay off as much, especially with our two main spells, Igni and Jurden. Jurden really isn't going to get a whole lot more, I don't think. We're going to hit the cap soon enough. So I don't really think that's going to be all that worth it. So, I'd rather use the strong attack because the Igni's melting armor is not going to be useful against everything. Strong attacks, obviously, are going to be useful against everything. So let's go ahead and pick that. Now that we're starting to get more money and less things to spend it on, I'll probably start looking at buying those potions I'm trying to buy from this guy.
Looking to buy?
Maybe reset potion or my points a little bit more often so I can try different play styles. Oh, it's the same guy. Yeah, he's got those maps. I'll have to think about. I'll buy one of them. I'll buy like the cheap one. He had like 100 gold one. We got 10k. I really want to find somebody who sells the rune schematics. I mean, I don't need them that badly, but I would just like to have them. It's not a quest, dumbass. There, why did I put it way down there? Alright, we're not gonna read all that. There's another question for you for this video. I'm trying to come up with more questions to ask you guys. I like hearing, again, more feedback, and any kind of commentary is always nice. Well, I guess I shouldn't say any. But anyway, so how do you feel about reading, just in general? Let's play, like, reading the comments, or like, for example, reading all the message board stuff, reading the books, all of that. I've stopped reading the message boards for the most part.
Slower.
I kind of want to pick these quests up as I see them because they can drop off, I think. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. Attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
I wouldn't have put it quite like that, but let's go try 270. Actually, let's go 265, maybe.
That's just a bit of height.
Why do we bother?
That's just a bit
Seriously.
of height,
That's like 10 more.
That's just...
We agreed on the original rate.
Could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
That's what you wanted to start with.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Alright, so that's a contract, so we'll wait on that. I am curious, though, what level it is. Just real fast. We'll take a look at it. 18. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I tell you what, I actually miss doing contracts. Contracts are probably my... Ah, damn it, there's another quest over here. Shit! Stop giving me quests! Please, game, have mercy. But I actually like contracts. Contracts are probably my favorite side quest type. It's just fun to go and kill like the big monsters, and this feels like okay, like I'm witchering now. I'm doing witchery stuff. I like this area though. Graphically, I like it. It's nice. Running pretty darn well too. Still 60 frames a second. Not too bad. Can't complain about that. But yeah, how do you feel about when Let's Players or whatever you would like to call them, like read all the text or most of the text? I'm curious to know. Some people hate it, some people love it.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power.
Power.
That is what the times require.
I'm Geralt, a Witcher.
Birna, Queen of Skellige. I'm glad we've met, but you must forgive me. Duty calls.
I can see you chose your own outfit. You know, of course, that together we look about as good as lace frills on a battle
Oh,
axe.
god damn it.
Everyone's got their style.
Well, hold on. I forgot about that part. Fuck. Well, where was the inn at?
I know.
Alright, you know what?
Good.
I'm gonna go change. God damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me go do that. Alright. I'm gonna guess this is the fist fighting stuff. Try not to do the side quests. It's so difficult. But, so, good news. One, I found an herbalist, and he sold me a few recipes. But more importantly, he had bear fat. I bought like 500 gold worth of bear fat. So I was like, yes, finally, I can make my stuff that I've been wanting to make. So, we can make. I bought this just now. Enhanced Damatherium Bomb. This is the one that releases a cloud that blocks magic and monsters' abilities. We're going to go ahead and make that. Enhanced Northern Wind. I bought this in 2. Yeah, we don't even have the basic Northern Wind yet. Because I was going to say, that doesn't sound familiar. So, forget that. Enhanced Beast Oil. We can finally make Enhanced Beast Oil. I don't think we've ever used it, to be fair. But, damn it, we can make it. That's all that matters, right? We can maybe even make... Nope. Okay. I was hoping we could make Superior Beast Oil. What do we need for that? Ah, Bison Grass. Son of a bitch. I should... I'll pin that, and I might hit him up when we go back. See what we're missing here. You're still something... A lot of stuff uses bear fat. Like, quite a bit, actually. It's kind of weird. So, he also had this, Drowner Pheromones. Drowners will not attack the Witcher. That's interesting. I'll go ahead and make that. Alright, cool. Bear fat, yes! I never thought I'd be so glad to find fat in my life. But, apparently, we're here. Wow, that's a nice looking bear. Alright, let's check the innkeeper real quick. I like this area. I do, as much as I'm shitting on this island, and will continue to do so. I really like this, like, I don't really know what it is. I guess Nordic feel, like it's very Skyrim, like the same kind of feel as Skyrim does.
Greetings.
Or has.
I'm Geralt.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf.
Caucasian wolf, please.
They tell stories about you every day around here. Looking for an open seat at the table?
I'll be fine. Just wanted to talk.
I like it here.
Gotta say, I like the place.
I should hope so. Found it a ruin when I came here from Unvik. Gulls shitting into the tankards through the gaps in the thatch. I bought the hut, rolled up my sleeves, and made a proper alehouse out of it.
Why do you call it the new port?
Continuity. Owned the old port on Unvik. Few of my former customers come here evenings to reminisce about the old times.
That cub's drinking itself.
What smells so delicious?
Oh, cards. Oh, Earth Elemental monster card. Ooh, Eridan Burdak Glass. That is a leader card. Double the strength of all close combat units. Okay. Scorch. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll take another Scorch. I fucking love Scorch. I think that's such a great card. Nothing else we really need here. But, awesome. He also plays Gwent. I'm trying to focus on story for a bit. I really want to get, like, talking with Yennefer. I want to try to patch things. I don't know if we really need to patch things up. I haven't really seen her.
This has gotta be Yen's room. She always did like space. And
Jesus.
luxury.
Yeah, this place is huge. What the hell? Like, how the hell is this, like, inn here have room, any rooms this big? Seems insane. Hopefully you're not stealing her stuff. Then I really will have things to apologize for. Or I'll just blame it on the help. That works too. Oh, here's my stash. Nice. Cool. Alright. If I can stop hitting escape. Oh, hello. Oh, Yennefer's journal. Let's go ahead and read that. I'm sure there's no negative consequences that could possibly occur from that. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a Djinn. I've never known how to pronounce that correctly. I know it's like a genie. Anyway, if I could just harness its power, there is much I would gain. Amos Varn Yarps's tome confirms what I had long suspected, that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a Djinn is in fact possible. According to Var Ypsis, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so at the least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each Djinn is different, with each case requiring a singular approach. I've more experience unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone alive, and even if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we just might find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find a Djinn, and a daunting task unto itself. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the last wish, I think that had to do with helping her.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it. The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
So I've got a few questions. First of all, how does this tie into a sexual nature? I feel like I don't really want to know. But secondly, how in the hell did she get all this stuff in here? I was going to comment on this before because she's got all her books and she's got this bizarre apparatus, which, alright, you can break that down, whatever. She has a goddamn stuffed unicorn. How did she get that on the boat? Like, do people not ask questions? I feel like this is a Spaceball scenario where she's got like 50 pieces of luggage. How does she travel? Oh, insane.
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing.
I know!
Must have hired out a galleon.
That's what
As
I'm
usual,
saying.
Black and white.
Well, at least she's easy to shop for, I
She
guess.
managed to bring so much clothing.
Black and white
Must have hired out
clothes and a
galleon.
creepy unicorn.
As usual, black and
That's
white.
somehow of a sexual nature. It does have a horn on the end. Maybe I should examine that up close. I kind of don't want to, though. Oh, this is the door to outside. Hey, and I've unlocked it now. Everybody come on in. It's a party on the unicorn.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes. Deeply personal possessions.
Yeah, Philippa Einhart and Sheila de Tanzerville. Those are the two that the two sorceresses I always get confused. There was a third one in Witcher 2 who was like the apprentice of one. I remember her being like, she turned on somebody or something.
Tisaya de Vries, the poison source, still turns to it for inspiration.
I'm curious. This is an important book, so we'll actually read this. No one is born a mage. We still know too little about genetics and the mechanisms of heredity. We devote too little time and resources to this research. Sadly, we still conduct trials in the inheritance of magic ability using, let us say, natural methods. The results of these pseudo-experiments far too often can be seen in the gutters of our cities and begging our temple walls. Far too often we see and encounter brain-damned moronic women covered in their own spittle and passing themselves off as prophetesses, seers, village diviners, and miracle workers, cretins with brain damage degenerated by the uncontrolled power they inherited. These simpletons and fools can themselves breed, can pass on their abilities and continue the degeneration. Is anyone capable of foreseeing or defining what the last link in such a chain will look like? Most of us mages lose the ability to procreate as a result of changes and disruptions to the functioning of our pituitary glands. Others, sorceresses most often, mature into their magic powers with gonads intact. They can conceive and give birth, and have the audacity to consider that good fortune a blessing. Yet I repeat, no one is born a mage, and no one should be. Aware of the gravity of what I write, I provide an answer to the question posed at this summit in Sidaris. I answer with every certitude, each of us must decide what she wants to be, a sorceress or a mother. Okay, so sorceresses are not sterile. I thought they were, but they are not. Elegance, Skellige. Oh, a lot of nice stuff in here. All right, let's put on our new clothes. We gotta make her happy. Which ones do we want? Which ones? Oh God, no. They're both bad, but at least these are black. Those aren't really black either way. Wait, can we just take this off? There we go. Sup, a little something for the ladies here. Those are brown? They both look pretty bad. Those both look pretty ghetto. Those are slightly ghettoier. Alright, so we'll definitely pick that. As far as the shoes, I can't see because they're damn... Right, those are like brown. Where'd my shoes go? There was another pair, right? There was 2 pairs of shoes, I thought. Okay, I guess not. So we have Skellige breeches, shit, it's the same thing. So I guess she doesn't care. Oh god, that blue is horrendous. Not that blue's bad, it's just that version of blue looks like balls. I don't think she said black and white. I feel like she's lying to me.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? Who exactly is she to me?
Well, we're gonna investigate that, Geralt. Investigate, explore, and enhance our relationship with Yennefer. Hopefully. What's up, guys? Please make sure to keep fist fighting into the night. That's absolutely what I want. Let's check the barber real quick. I want to see if he's got anything different, and then we'll...
I want you to sew these rags together for me.
The fabric's good, but the son of Nilfgaard?
Black One's banners.
Greetings.
Just interrupt.
Smooth seas this morn, as if the gods themselves were paying their respects to the great Conung Bran.
Yeah, okay.
You a tailor?
I am.
A tailor of hair.
Most like.
Take it you're good with scissors. Give me a haircut.
I don't...
Something I usually do, but it wouldn't be right to turn down a traveler.
I really don't feel like those professions are necessarily interchangeable. Okay, these are all the same. Okay, I thought maybe he had different ones. See, that'd be cool, right? If different ones had different styles. I'll probably maybe change my hair up. He's like, all that for nothing. Anyway. Well, I mean, we'll do inventory checks and everything, but I'm kind of... What the... neither one of those horses are mine, so... Roach, what are you doing? I just wanted to get a haircut. If you can get a haircut, why not me? Oh, it's silly because you're a horse. Get the... Oh, push him off the bridge. He's fine. Damn, son! Christ! You just butcher your animal right in the middle of the street. It's fine. We're going the wrong way. Are we? I feel like we're not. But we are. Oh, I see.
That's it, Roach.
Made a wrong turn at Albuquerque, or more specifically, did not make any turn at Albuquerque. Where am I going? Damn it, people, get out of the way. I'm obviously in a hurry. So yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a common theme here in Skellige. It's like, oh, it's only 100 miatras away. This should be a short run. And then it turns out not to be, because you have to zigzag your way on over. So I might be cutting out some stuff. Save you guys the trouble. I figured all of this just to change clothes, by the way. Again, what I won't do to make Yennefer happy. I was trying to jump the horse, but cutscene intervened a little bit too quickly. We'll skip this.
Bran was a great...
Since you've seen this.
You speak.
Skellige's trouble.
The king of the...
That should change.
Skelligers!
I'm Geralt.
Barna.
I can see you chose your own outfit. You know, of course, that together we
What?
look about as good as lace frills on a battle axe.
Everyone's got their style.
I did what you told me to do! I wore... What the hell? What did you want me to do? I don't get it, because the other suit was like blue. Whatever. You're a butthole.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know.
How do you not like
You
feasts?
also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
Depends if I can get anywhere with it.
Tell you what I think.
Haha! Yeah, alright. Such a smooth bastard you are, Gwent. Gwent? Geralt, it's in my brain. Now I'm like really angry
There's
that...
something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Thank you. Well, then I'm keeping the beard. It's confirmed. See, now I'm glad we stopped. Well, we might have gotten it done before we got there.
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious one.
Just...
That's Halbjorn,
Who needs
son of Holger
forks?
Blackhand, Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn, and choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
Just tip up the bowl. It's fine.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. We're What do you think they spoke to Crack about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Oh snap, son.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Oh.
Geralt?
Oh, look at that little smile. Okay. I wasn't gonna, but...
What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go!
Why couldn't it just be race to the top? Why you throw the part into pulling the axe out?
We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Can we put some coin on it, Lugos?
Oh, we're like running. I thought we were racing. We're like horse racing. Damn it, goats, no! Interfere! I'll pay you goats in cans if you'll just finish it right. What? I could barely hear you behind me. Oh shit. Go. Really no excuse this time. I've got plenty of time to look at the thing here. Ooh, I should, I wonder if Tawny Owl will actually help here. Aw, oh, damn it, I can't use it. Why don't you let me cheat, game? Why do you always gotta make me play fair? It's bullshit. Go, pull up faster, girl. Damn it. No, take your time. You've got all day. It's not like you're in a race or anything. A race for the future, girl. Come on. Drop a Yurden sign. Damn it! That would be awesome. Would you go? Forget your stamina.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost.
You know, I have to behead you and absorb your power?
Let's.
I didn't even take the thing out of the stump. I think it's a trick. She's gonna turn around and run behind us and grab it.
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
This party's rocking.
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
But if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Must you talk sensually all the time? I guess I shouldn't complain, but it's like constantly just sultry 100% of the time. Where the hell are you? What door? Oh, this door. Excuse me, folks. Don't mind me. I figure in a party like this, they're used to people just walking over the tables.
Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hinders Fial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boy soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouthy, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Calm down, Lugos.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
You're pushing me around, you bully. Get out of the way, you losers.